This one idea will change your life forever, no matter how far you've fallen, no matter how many times you've been counted out. It's time to rise. Life will try to convince you that your story is over. It will whisper in your ear that your mistakes define you, that your best days are behind you, but you have to look it dead in the eye and say, "Watch me, the truth is, every single setback you've faced has been preparing you for this moment. Every closed door, every failure, every sleepless night was shaping the person you were meant to become. You think you've been breaking? No, you've been building. You think you've been falling apart? No, you've been falling into place. The greatest comebacks are born from the deepest lows. The people who rise the highest are the ones who've been buried the deepest. And right now, you have two choices: stay down, or get up and make history. Stop waiting for the perfect timing. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. No one's coming to save you, because the person who's going to change your life is you. There will be pain, there will be doubt, but when you keep showing up, when you refuse to quit, life has no choice but to open the doors you once thought were locked forever. Your future is not written. Your greatest chapter hasn't even been started yet, so today, make the decision that you will fight for it. Make the decision that you will not let your past define your destiny. Make the decision that this right now is the beginning of your greatest comeback. One powerful idea can transform your entire life if you act on it, not if you think about it, not if you dream about it, not if you keep telling yourself someday. Only if you move, only if you take that idea and breathe life into it through action. We've all had ideas that felt exciting for a moment, but excitement fades if it's not followed by movement. An idea is like a seed. If you hold it in your hand and never plant it, it will never grow. It will remain just a possibility, a what could have been. But when you plant it, when you water it, when you protect it and nurture it, it begins to take root. And once it takes root, it begins to grow into something real, something that changes you, something that changes your direction, something that changes your entire life. Most people don't lack good ideas. They lack the courage to act on them, because acting means risk. It means leaving comfort. It means stepping into the unknown without a guarantee, and that's where most stop right before the leap. But if you're willing to leap, if you're willing to take that one idea and commit to it with everything you have, you'll discover that the risk isn't as scary as living with the regret of never trying. Your idea might be small right now, it might be fragile, it might not make sense to anyone else. That's okay, because your vision was given to you, not them. They don't need to understand it. They don't need to approve of it. The only thing that matters is whether you're willing to fight for it. If you wait until you're ready, you'll wait forever. If you wait until you know exactly how it will work, you'll wait forever. If you wait until everyone supports you, you'll wait forever. The moment you choose to act is the moment your life begins to change. It won't be easy. It won't be instant. But with each step, the idea will grow stronger. With each step, your confidence will grow deeper. And with each step, you'll begin to realize that this one decision, this one leap, this one idea was the turning point that reshaped everything, not because it was perfect, not because you had all the answers, but because you acted, and action changes everything. Your past does not define you, it prepares you. It does not hold you hostage. It does not chain you to who you used to be. It does not decide your worth, your future, or your destiny. Your past is not a life sentence, it's a lesson. Every mistake you've made, every failure you've faced, every moment you thought would break you, was building something inside you. It was shaping your strength. It was sharpening your focus. It was teaching you who you are and what you're capable of. You might look back and wish you could erase certain chapters, but those chapters are the reason you've grown. They are the reason you can face storms now without breaking. They are the reason you can get back up after life knocks you down. Your scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you survived. Proof that you endured pain and still found a way to keep moving forward. And maybe at the time you didn't see the purpose. Maybe you thought the struggle was meaningless, but nothing you've been through has been wasted. The betrayal taught you who to trust. The heartbreak taught you how to love yourself. The failure taught you how to rebuild. The loss taught you how to value what you still have. You are not the same person you were back then, and that's the point. Life has been molding you, preparing you for the moments ahead. The version of you that exists today has more wisdom, more resilience, more courage than the one who started the journey. Your past was the training ground for your comeback. It was never meant to define your ending, it was meant to prepare you for a greater beginning. So stop replaying the moments you wish were different. Stop carrying the weight of what you cannot change. Take the lessons, take the strength, take the wisdom, and leave the rest behind. Because the truth is, if you hadn't been through what you've been through, you wouldn't be ready for what's coming next. Your past is your teacher, not your prison, and every single step, even the ones that hurt the most, has been leading you right here, to this moment. Setbacks are training grounds for resilience and strength. They are not proof that you're failing. They are proof that you're being prepared. Every challenge you face is shaping you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone more capable than you were before. When life knocks you down, it's not trying to destroy you. It's testing you. It's asking, how badly do you want this? It's giving you the opportunity to rise when it would be easier to stay down. Setbacks strip away your comfort. They force you to think differently. They push you to grow in ways you wouldn't have chosen on your own. When you lose something you thought you couldn't live without, you learn that you're stronger than you imagined. When a plan falls apart, you discover new paths you never would have considered. When people doubt you, you learn to believe in yourself without needing their approval. Resilience is not built in moments of ease. It's built in the fire. It's built when nothing goes the way you expected, yet you keep moving forward. It's built when the odds are stacked against you, yet you refuse to quit. Strength is not just about physical power. It's the ability to carry on when your heart is heavy. It's the choice to try again after failure. It's the courage to face tomorrow when today has left you broken. Every setback you've faced has been a lesson in disguise. It has taught you patience. It has taught you persistence. It has taught you that pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. You may not realize it in the moment, but each obstacle is preparing you for something bigger. It's making sure that when opportunity comes, you're ready to handle it. It's teaching you how to fight for what matters. It's shaping a version of you that is unshakable. Without setbacks, you would never discover your full strength. Without challenges, you would never know the depth of your resilience. So the next time you face a wall, remember it's not the end. It's part of your training. It's part of the process that will transform you into the person who can climb higher than you've ever been before. Every closed door is redirection, not rejection. It's easy to feel discouraged when something you wanted doesn't work out. It's easy to believe that the no you just received means you're not good enough, not ready enough, or not worthy enough. But what if that closed door was never meant to hurt you? What if it was protecting you from something you couldn't see? Sometimes the door closes because the timing isn't right. Sometimes it closes because the path ahead would have led to more pain than progress, and sometimes it closes simply because there is a better door waiting for you to find it. When we get fixated on one outcome, we forget that life is bigger than our plans. We forget that there are infinite possibilities beyond the one we're holding onto. We think we've lost our chance, when in reality, we've been set on a path that will take us somewhere greater. The closed door is not the end of your story. It's a sign to look around, to shift your focus, to search for what's next. It's an invitation to trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Think back to the times you didn't get what you thought you wanted, and then later realized it was the best thing that could have happened. You met the right people because you weren't stuck in the wrong place. You found a new dream because the old one fell apart. You discovered strength you didn't know you had because life forced you to take a different path. Rejection often feels personal, but more often it's protection. It's the universe, life, or God steering you away from something that would have limited you. It's the gentle or sometimes not so gentle push that forces you to grow, to explore, to take risks you wouldn't have taken otherwise. Every no brings you closer to the right yes. Every door that closes is guiding you toward one that will open with ease, one that will fit exactly who you are becoming. When a door shuts, don't waste your life staring at it, wishing it would open again. Turn around, there is another path waiting. There is another opportunity calling. There is another dream forming. And when you find it, you'll understand. The closed door was never rejection. It was redirection to something far greater than you ever imagined. Pain builds character, and character fuels comebacks. The moments that hurt you the most are often the ones that shape you the most. Pain has a way of stripping away the unnecessary. It removes the illusions you once held onto. It forces you to see yourself for who you really are. When everything is comfortable, you never truly test your limits. But when life gets hard, when the weight feels unbearable, that's when your real strength begins to show. Pain teaches you patience. It teaches you humility. It teaches you gratitude for things you once took for granted. It refines you like fire refining gold. It doesn't just break you down, it builds you back stronger. Every challenge you've faced has added a layer to your character. Every disappointment has taught you resilience. Every heartbreak has deepened your empathy. These are the qualities that fuel comebacks, because when you've been through the fire, you no longer fear it. When you've been broken and rebuilt, you know that no matter what comes, you can rise again. Character is what keeps you moving when motivation fades. It's what makes you stand tall when the world expects you to stay down. It's what gives you the courage to fight for your future, even when your past is heavy. Without pain, your victories would feel empty. Without struggle, your success would feel shallow. It's the battle that makes the win meaningful. It's the hardship that makes the triumph unforgettable. When you come back from a place of pain, you don't just return to where you were, you rise higher. You rise wiser. You rise stronger. You rise with a story that can inspire others to rise too. Pain is not the enemy. It is the training ground for your soul. It is the reason you will not quit the next time life tests you. It is the foundation beneath every great comeback. So when you're in the middle of it, when it feels like it's too much to bear, remind yourself, this is building me. This is preparing me. This is shaping me into someone who cannot be shaken. And when the moment comes to rise again, you will, not because it's easy, not because you've avoided pain, but because you've faced it, endured it, and allowed it to make you unbreakable. No perfect moment exists. Start now. If you're waiting for everything to line up perfectly, you'll be waiting forever. If you're waiting for the fear to disappear, you'll never take the first step. If you're waiting for a sign so obvious that there's no risk, you'll miss every opportunity that could have changed your life. Perfection is an illusion. It's the mind's way of delaying action. It convinces you that tomorrow will be better, that the conditions will be right, that you'll be more ready later, but later never comes. The truth is, the right time is always now, because the only time you have is now. There will always be something that's not ideal. You'll never have all the resources, all the answers, all the certainty you think you need, and you don't need them. What you need is the courage to take the first step with what you have, from where you are. The first step will teach you more than months of planning. The first step will reveal paths you couldn't see standing still. The first step will build momentum, and momentum will carry you further than waiting ever will. You might stumble, you might make mistakes, but mistakes are lessons, and lessons move you forward. Every great success story began before the person was ready. They started when they were scared, they started when the odds were against them, they started with uncertainty in their hands and determination in their hearts, and because they started, they grew. Action creates readiness. Action builds confidence. Action shapes the person you need to become to reach your goal. Don't waste another day preparing for a moment that will never come. Don't waste another opportunity because you thought you weren't ready. The truth is, you'll never feel fully ready, but you are ready enough to begin. Start with one step. Start with one small action. Start while your hands are shaking and your heart is pounding. Because once you begin, everything changes. The path will reveal itself, the skills will develop, the strength will grow, and one day you'll look back and realize that the moment you stopped waiting for perfect was the moment you truly started living. You are your own rescue mission. No one else will do it for you. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you dream about. No one will fight for your vision the way you will. We live in a world where it's easy to wait for someone to notice us, to believe in us, to pull us out of the places we feel stuck. But the hard truth is, if you keep waiting, you'll be waiting forever, because your life is your responsibility, your happiness is your responsibility, your growth is your responsibility, and the sooner you take ownership of that, the sooner everything begins to change. It's tempting to believe that someone else has the answer, that if you find the right mentor, the right partner, the right opportunity, everything will fall into place. But even if they show up, it still comes down to you. Because no matter how much guidance you receive, you're the one who has to take action. You're the one who has to do the work. You're the one who has to wake up each day and decide that your life matters enough to fight for. You've been through challenges before. You've survived moments you thought would break you, and in those moments, it wasn't luck that saved you, it was you. It was your strength. It was your decision to keep going when everything in you wanted to quit. That same power is still inside you now, but you have to choose to use it. You have to stop waiting for the perfect conditions. You have to stop hoping that someone else will make the first move for you. Your comeback starts when you decide it does. Your healing starts when you take the first step toward it. Your dreams start coming to life the moment you stop wishing and start building. No one can walk this path for you. They can cheer you on, they can support you, they can inspire you, but they cannot do the work for you. They cannot face your fears for you. They cannot break your bad habits for you. They cannot put in the hours, the sweat, the sacrifice it takes to build the life you want. You have to be the one, and when you finally accept that truth, you stop feeling helpless. You stop waiting, you start moving, you start building momentum, and you start to realize you've been your own rescue all along. Consistency beats doubt. Keep showing up. Doubt will tell you that you're not ready. It will whisper that you're not good enough. It will point out every flaw, every mistake, every reason why you should quit. But doubt has no real power over you unless you listen to it. The way you silence doubt is not by arguing with it. It's by proving it wrong through action. Every time you show up, even when you feel uncertain, you weaken its voice. Every time you take a step forward, even when you're scared, you take back control. Consistency is how you win battles with yourself. It's how you turn effort into progress. It's how you turn small beginnings into massive transformations. One day of effort will not change your life. One moment of motivation will not erase all your fears, but showing up again and again, no matter how you feel, that's what rewrites your story. Some days you'll be inspired. Other days you'll be tired, frustrated, even tempted to give up. But the difference between people who succeed and people who stop isn't talent, luck, or perfect timing. It's the decision to keep showing up when it's hard. It's the discipline to move forward when the results are not immediate. It's the refusal to let feelings dictate your future. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means commitment. It means you keep putting in the work even when progress is invisible. It means trusting that the seeds you plant today will grow in time. Doubt thrives when you hesitate. It grows stronger when you stop moving, but it cannot survive in the presence of relentless action. The more you keep going, the more you start to believe in yourself. You begin to see proof that you are capable. You start to realize that your fears were exaggerating the truth. Momentum builds slowly, but once it starts, it becomes unstoppable. And the only way to create that momentum is to keep showing up. Not just when it's easy, not just when you feel motivated. Every single day you take a step forward, you are building a foundation that doubt cannot break. And one day you'll look back and see that all those small, consistent efforts were the reason you turned doubt into belief and belief into reality. Your future is unwritten. You hold the pen, no matter where you've been, no matter what's happened to you, no matter how many mistakes you've made or how many times you've fallen. The pages ahead of you are blank. They are waiting for you to decide what comes next. Too many people believe their past determines their future. They think because they've struggled, they're destined to keep struggling. They think because they've failed, they'll never succeed. But the truth is, your past is only one chapter. It is not the whole book. You have the power to choose how the next chapter begins. You have the power to create a new story at any moment. The pen has always been in your hands. You decide the words. You decide the plot twists. You decide the ending. Yes, there will be things you can't control. Life will throw you challenges you didn't ask for. There will be storms you never saw coming, but you still decide how you respond. You decide whether you rise or whether you stay down. You decide whether the pain breaks you or builds you. Every great story has moments of struggle, moments where the hero almost gives up. But those are the moments that make the victory powerful. Those are the moments that make the ending worth reading. Your life is no different. You don't have to be perfect to start writing your next chapter. You just have to begin. You just have to be willing to imagine something greater and take steps toward it. Stop letting other people write your story for you. Stop letting your past failures hold the pen. Stop letting fear choose your words. This is your life, this is your book, and the pages are still waiting. Maybe you can't change the first few chapters, but you can make the rest of the book a masterpiece. You can fill it with growth, courage, love, and purpose. You can decide that the person who finishes this story will be stronger than the one who started it. The pen is in your hand right now. The only question is, what will you write next? This is the moment to rise. Make it your greatest comeback. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when life feels easier, right now, because every second you wait is another second you could have been building, healing, and moving forward. You've been through storms before. You've been knocked down, counted out, and left behind, but you're still here, and being here means you still have a chance to turn everything around. A comeback isn't about erasing the past. It's about using it. It's about taking the lessons from every loss, every failure, every heartbreak, and turning them into fuel. It's about proving to yourself that nothing can keep you down if you refuse to stay there. Your greatest comeback won't come from comfort. It will come from the fire, from the moments you wanted to quit but didn't, from the days you showed up even when no one was watching, from the nights you fought through pain and pushed forward anyway. This is the time to dig deep, to remember who you are, to remember the strength you've built from every challenge you've faced. You are not starting from nothing, you are starting from experience. You have more wisdom now, more resilience, more clarity about what matters and what doesn't. That's why this comeback will be different. It won't be fueled by anger or revenge. It will be fueled by purpose, by the unshakable belief that your story is far from over. The world may have doubted you. People may have walked away. You may have doubted yourself at times, but doubt cannot stop a determined heart. The fire inside you is still burning, and now is the time to let it blaze brighter than ever before. This is the moment to rise, not because it's easy, not because everything is perfect, but because you've decided that nothing will keep you down. You've decided that your future matters more than your fear. And when you make that decision, everything changes. So stand tall. Take the first step, then the next, and keep moving until the life you've been dreaming about is the life you're living. Because this is not the end. This is the beginning of your greatest comeback. And when the dust settles, when you look back at this moment, you will see the exact point where everything shifted, the point where you stopped letting life happen to you and started creating it, the point where you decided that no matter what tried to break you, you would rise stronger. And that decision, this decision, will be the reason your greatest chapter is yet to come.